Hello.
Hey there.
Welcome to Flower Friday. My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's right, and today we have got a beautiful hollyberry wreath we're going to be doing, so I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, this is a fun winter greenery wreath that we're going to be making today. This is perfect to use all winter long.
Definitely.
You can even hang it up until you're ready to change out and put your spring wreath up.
That's exactly right, and it's not that difficult to make, but it makes a big impact. So y'all come on in and let's have some fun.
Yeah, so welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are so glad to be with you. Hey guys, hey Neva, welcome. So glad you're here with us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, let you know what we're working with today.
Yes.
First of all, we have a 14-inch grapevine wreath base that we're going to be using.
Right.
Then we have some eucalyptus. Now this came from Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
If you've watched this before, you know we love, this is our very favorite greenery that we use.
It is.
Then we have some other greenery that's got some holly, berries, just some
glitter, pine that's so pretty. And these were actually long, we just cut them apart. So they actually look like this.
And then we're going to actually show you two different versions that you can make with this wreath. I'm going to make mine plain, but she is actually going to add a lantern.
Yes, I've got a cute little lantern here that lights up. It's a little battery operated lantern, and so but you could do with this particular one, like Amanda said, she's going to do one plain. I've got this one with the lantern, and you could put anything, cute little birdhouse. You could do just about anything with this. That's what's so good about this particular wreath, that you can do all kinds of things.
That's right. And those of you who are joining us live, welcome. Hey Phyllis.
Hey
welcome
there.
Barb. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make our bow. Now she already has hers made and attached, which I will show you how to attach it in just a minute.
I realized I hadn't even fluffed it.
Now this is a very, very simple bow that we're going to be making for this. We have a 1.5 inch, we're using a red and white buffalo check ribbon. You could use any kind, but 1.5 inch is the key for this one.
Yes, and you don't want to do a really big elaborate bow for this particular style, because you want it to keep on the simple side with this. You don't want a lot of big elements.
Yeah, so this is more of a natural wreath. You know, we love fun, whimsical, over-the-top wreaths.
Yes, we do, definitely.
But, you know, every now and then you just want a traditional kind of simple wreath that's going to carry you all through winter.
Exactly.
So I'm going to go ahead and make our bow. Like I said, I'm going to be using a Bow Dabra bow maker. Let's see, let me get this where we can see it.
Where you can see it better. Do I need
Maybe
to move this? Yeah, you need to come.
Having a hard time today.
Yes.
Figuring out a spot. All right.
There you go. I can just move this
Hopefully
out
you guys
of
can
the
see that.
way.
All right. So I am using a Bow Dabra bow maker, and like I said, this is a really simple bow. You could hand tie this one if you wanted to.
You really could, yeah.
So I'm going to put it in the Bow Dabra, the wire. Now I just cut a nice long piece of wire and doubled it over. I'm going to sit it right down in my Bow Dabra just like that. Now I actually already have my ribbon cut. Now my tails are, let's see, do we have a...
here it is.
Okay.
I'm not sure how long. I just...
let's see how long they are.
Let's see, about 52 inches.
All right, so 52 inches total. So I'm going to put this down into my Bow Dabra right there in the center. Just like that. All right. And so for this one, we're going to be making 5-inch loops. So I'm going to put my ribbon down here, and this ribbon is actually the same on both sides. So when it's like that, it doesn't matter which side you put down. So I'm going to put it down there just like that. Make my loop. Now this is about a 5-inch loop, like I said. These aren't too big. You can measure yours if you want. I'm just eyeballing it. All right. And really, this is just so simple. You just go back and forth and make your loops. We're going to make them all the same size.
Yeah, it's very easy when you don't have any of the twisting that you have to do with them.
We're not even going to stagger our sizing. We're just going to make them all the same size for this one. Happy Friday, guys.
Yes,
we're so glad you're
great?
here with
yes,
us.
Yes, this has been a long week to me. I think sometimes when you have a holiday or something in the middle of the week, it just makes it longer for some reason.
All right. Okay, so actually this is a 12 loop bow, but I think I actually might have 13 loops. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've got 13 loops.
That's all right.
12 or 13. Either one, it doesn't matter.
No.
So now this is what it looks like in the bow dabra, and I'm just going to pull it out. So I've got my loop over here and my 2 ends. I'm going to pull my 2 ends through the loop and then wiggle back and forth. And I do that all before I take it out of the bow dabra.
Definitely.
And then I just wiggle it just a little bit more just to make sure it's really nice and secure. Okay, and then I open my wires like that and pull them around to the back and twist. Okay. Alright, so this is what it looks like, and now I do have to fluff it. So to do that, it's very simple. You just take your loops and just kind of pull one way and one the other all the way around.
Okay, and I have a question for you all. Who has started decorating for Christmas? Do you do it before Thanksgiving or do you wait till after Thanksgiving? And how about your Christmas shopping? Who has finished? You know, I know somebody that has already completely finished their Christmas shopping, and then I know somebody that hasn't started yet. So,
oh no, that's not true.
Oh, you have started.
I told you about 2 things.
She did. She's bought 2 things. I'm sorry. Sorry.
So that's not
I
true.
forgot about those 2 things. That's right.
I have
Forgot
started.
about that. But yeah, I'm trying to get the glue where you can see that.
All right, I'm gonna just let me see if I
Try
can
to
just
adjust it just
a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah, that's a little better. There we go.
All right. So let's see. We've got after Thanksgiving. Haven't even started Thanksgiving. Oh, Glenn's all wrapped up.
Wow, that's good. I guess.
Yeah. Hey, I wish I was done.
Yeah. I'm telling you. My husband, he informed me today that he is finished.
Oh.
So that's good. I have not.
All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to attach this to our wreath. What we're going to do is we're just going to find the center. Now, when you're working with a grapevine, you kind of want to wiggle it around, turn it around, and see
how
I
like
lays.
hanging it on the stand. So if you use a stand, just kind of hang it. See if it hangs right, because you do need it to
find your center.
Yeah, you've got to find it.
Yeah.
Too many times that people will not do that, and that step is important.
So now I'm just going to tie this right to the 12 o'clock center
Yeah,
at the very
right
top.
at the top.
Okay, and then so I'm just using my wire and then twist it, several times and make sure it's nice and tight and secure on here.
Yeah. Oh, Susan Chatterton said she's with you. She's only got 2 presents bought so far.
Hey, I'll get them done. That's the important thing. They'll be done before Christmas.
Yes, and Debbie said that she waits till the day after Thanksgiving, just like I do.
Okay, so we've got these long
decorate.
tails that we've got here, but we're just going to
Yes.
move those out of the way, okay?
Yeah, you just need to kind of throw them toward the back, just get them out of the way, because you don't need those yet. So, the first thing we are going to do is we're going to start with our eucalyptus. And you've seen us probably, if you've watched us any length of time, you've seen us make our eucalyptus wreaths. And so we are basically going to do that and then add to it. But we just push all of the eucalyptus up to the front, just like that, before we cut the stem off of them.
Yeah.
If you do that, then you can save the rest of these. Make great stems for fruit and stuff like that. So hang on to them. because these are such sturdy stems. We like these.
And I really do actually like to go ahead. This is one greenery that I like to go ahead and have it clipped off before I start working on it.
Yeah, I do it usually by bush, and you know, most of the time. Now sometimes I don't, but most of the time I'll go ahead, because it's going to take more than one eucalyptus bush for this one. So usually I'll just go ahead and cut off at least one and go ahead and start with that. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start right up at the top, right behind my bow. I'm just going to kind of move my bow forward, and I just want that kind of peeking out over the top, just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom.
And I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you're using this eucalyptus and you're making a wreath that has a lot of it in it, if you will put it in at a little bit of an angle,
yes,
you won't have to use quite as much.
Exactly. So after I do my top, my bottom, and my sides, and then I fill in by doing what she said, by doing it at an angle.
Put it in at an angle, and it fills it up more. You don't have to use
exactly. So even my sides I put in at an angle. But I like to make my cross. That just kind of makes sure that I've got it like I want it.
And I will say, if you're going to put it in at an angle, which I do recommend for this particular greenery, make sure that it's all angled the same direction.
Right.
So you want to make sure that the eucalyptus is all going in the same direction. So whatever angle you choose is fine. Just make sure you're going in the same direction all the way around.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And yes, we do leave our stems long, even for this one. Even putting it in at the angle like we do. And it's funny, I have found that when I make my cross like that, it usually takes about 3 pieces in between each of my pieces on my cross to fill up all the way around.
Hey Jackie, thank you so much for joining us today. We are so glad to have you here with us.
Yes, we are.
We're so glad to have you all here with us, and we love
really
it
are.
so much when you guys are live. We're live at every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time.
That is right. We love you all being with us. It would be so boring if you were not here.
And so really now we're just going all the way around.
Yep, just going around just like that. Now I'm going to get my next one. Put it in.
Teresa, the snowman behind us. No, you didn't miss that one. That's
No.
a different, wait a minute. No, that snowman, we didn't do a video on that one, but we probably should.
We probably should. No, I was just in here playing the other day and came up with that, and decided that I told Amanda that I wanted one for my snowman theme that I'm doing this year, so that's what I came up with. So, but yes, we probably should do a video for you on it. It is not hard, but it is fun to make.
Wendy, we are using eucalyptus. This is the eucalyptus and berries bush from Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby, yes. Yes, it is. once, if you cut it up ahead of time like that, you can just kind of speed through putting this part in, and it does make it a lot quicker.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of times I'll just go ahead and just have a bunch of it already cut.
Already cut, yeah.
Because I know we always use so much of it.
Yes.
Do I know the number for the bush? I do. It is Hobby Lobby, item number 402198. So that's Hobby Lobby 402198.
Yes, and it's the
called boxwood and berries, I believe, or eucalyptus and berries, or something.
It's either beechwood, eucalyptus. I don't know. They've changed the name of it a couple of different times, and so I'm not really sure. But
well, you should be able to pull it up by the item number.
Yes, yeah. Okay, now since we've already done that, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the inside of my ring. So I'm just going to start up here next to my bow, and we're just going to do the same thing. Still kind of angling it all the way around.
And it's okay. You don't have to put them too close together.
No, you don't have to have, you know, a few little spaces in between. That's okay.
Well, we're going to come back and fill them.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. But to me, this particular one is just so much easier to go ahead and get all of your eucalyptus done first before you do anything else. I feel like we're in a race. Like she's ahead of me.
You're keeping up. I don't know. You're keeping up pretty good.
I tell you what, she would beat me twice before I'd get finished.
Some days when I'm on a roll.
Yeah, when she's on a roll.
Some days
she can spit them out. There have been times really when we do these that we literally had somebody just sitting and cutting eucalyptus off of the bushes. You remember, just putting them in a bucket for us. So just to save time, because we use a lot. They just better not ever go out of stock.
Yeah, I think I would probably, I might cry for real.
Yeah, I might would too, because I love this stuff. It is just so versatile. You can use it in I mean, it is definitely year round, and the color of it is just right for several, you know, just all kinds of designs. So I would really be upset if they decided to do that. I think I left off right here.
Okay, now remember, you definitely want to come underneath your bow and put a couple pieces underneath the bow. That's going to help it stand up.
Definitely.
And look really full and pretty.
Definitely need to do that. And just move it out of the way so that you can go up under it.
Yeah, I mean, what a difference it makes just having that under there.
Yes.
And, you know, it just holds that bow up really nicely.
It really does.
And once you go all the way around, then you can come back and fill in any kind of holes that you got. Now we're going to be adding some other stuff to this, so we don't want to fill it up too tight. We just don't want any real big holes.
Right. I see a couple of places that I want to go ahead and add a little bit more. Right in there.
I mean, if you just wanted just to have the greenery
and the bow, I mean, how pretty would this be over a fireplace or something, just like this? So yeah, I mean, this is a very, very versatile.
Yeah, and this is also one that you could make the base, and then you could change out the ribbon.
Sure, you could.
So you could change out the bow. You know, you could
use it year round.
Because a lot of us, well, not me, but there are a lot of people that
don't change theirs every other day like she does. It is so funny because she lives next door to me, and I literally, it's like I look every day to see what wreath she's got on her door.
But believe it or not, I do not have a wreath on my door right now.
You know, I thought that. Yep.
I have a cross door hanger right now.
Yep.
That I'm going to use for a little bit until I get ready to...
Until she gets ready, yeah.
To hang my new wreath.
Okay, so that's all. Well, I got a couple more pieces, but I'm going to save them. That's all we're going to do so far. But now we've got some of the holly berry. These we got from Sims Wholesale, but any kind of holly and berries, greenery would work.
I mean, you don't even have to have the holly.
No.
You know, if you just want berries, you can choose berries.
Yes, any kind of just, I mean, okay, I've got some little berries sitting here, so let me just show you. These are just some that were laying here. So, you know, you could use just any kind, whoops, I dropped that one, but any kind of berries in there would be just fine. So it doesn't have to necessarily be what we're using, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know, Brandy, can you believe it? I don't have a wreath right now.
I know, that is a shock.
Well, I have this beautiful painted cross, and, you know, it's like I wanted to use it.
Yeah.
But y'all know my Christmas wreath is about to come out, so I had like a little window there where I could hang it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Before my Christmas one comes out. I'd already put my fall one up.
Yeah.
Put it away, and I changed it to that, so y'all know me.
Yep, okay. I am going to first put 2 of my larger pieces up in here, and you will have to move stuff around to find a place, but I want 2 pieces coming. If I can get that in there. There we go. Coming around the bow, just like that. Put this one on this side. I keep messing with my bow, but I will actually straighten it all out when I finish. So now, I'm going to cut this one in 2 because it's just a little big, and I'm just going to come around and just kind of right in the middle just add some of these, just like that. It has come undone. Here's one.
And this really just adds that wintry element to it.
It does.
I mean, if you wanted it just with the boxwood, you could do that too.
Oh yes, definitely.
But we want to give it a little bit of that wintry feel.
So, cut this one.
Berries fell off of that one.
Oh yeah, sometimes they fall off. Got that one.
I don't know that
there.
that one's going to come back together.
Uh-oh, you need
well, that's
another
okay,
one?
no, because I'll just, it's fine. I'm just going to glue it in separately.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You won't be able to tell it exactly.
no, I'm not going to waste it. I'll just...
Yeah, don't want to do that.
Make it work.
Oh, that one's in very good. I think mine just came apart. It did.
Teresa, we're getting, is it 3 stems or 2 stems off of each bush?
I think
3 stems.
3, because yeah, I ended up cutting them in 3s.
One of the stems, when you cut it, is a little bit bigger and fuller
than the others.
Than the other 2, but that's okay.
I am going to... And this one is missing, I just realized, missing a couple of berries. So I'm just going to cut the little place that had the berries on it so that it doesn't stand out. And this one I'm going to put right here in the middle at the bottom.
And you can just sprinkle the pine and berries all throughout, just as much or as little. I'm going to put some behind my bow.
Yeah.
Also.
Definitely.
Because I kind of like a lot of it.
Well, that one is coming off, so let me just put this one in separately.
And another thing, if you can't find the eucalyptus, or, you know, if you have boxwood, you could use boxwood in place of the eucalyptus.
Definitely you could.
I like the eucalyptus because it's kind of airy looking. The boxwood is a little bit tighter, more compact, but you could definitely use it.
Put this right up here at the top. This way to arrange it a little bit.
Can I have a little bit more of the...
What do you need? There's one.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Just some of the green?
Yeah.
I'll put a couple of pieces of my green just out here like that.
This kind of has a country feel to me.
It does to me too. Like a traditional country. These stems are a little larger, so you have to fight with them a little bit to get them in, but you can get them in there.
Yeah, and I just love how the eucalyptus kind of shows through the pine. And
I do too.
It almost looks like little berries.
It does. This piece of the holly is literally clipped on, but they keep wanting to come off, so I am gluing them back. So if you have any of these and they come off, just glue them. That will make them hold better.
Yeah, Dottie, I think you're right. I think it's the ribbon that kind of gives it the country flair. And if you wanted, you know, if you wanted a little bit more of a modern look, you could definitely, you know, use a different ribbon.
Yeah.
I kind of like the country look.
I do too. I do too.
It's fun for something a little bit different.
Yeah, sometimes, and you know, we do love over the top. We like anything that's over the top, but once in a while, something a little more simple is perfect. And this is one of those situations.
Oh yeah, Kathy said, and since it has that country look, she said she could put some cookie cutters in there and little bundles of cinnamon sticks. I would use cinnamon sticks for sure.
Yes, because we've done that a lot. Have used just real cinnamon sticks right in them. And not only does it look so pretty, but it smells so good. We love it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I wish I had some right handy and I'd add them in there. But
yep, I do too.
I think I have any right here.
No, I looked for them the other day and I wear out, so I've got to get some. Now with my tails, you could either just twist them, you could bring them in like this, and then twist the, you know, just tack them with just a wire or just a little piece of glue, either way, and then just twist your ends. Which I think is cute. Couple more little pieces.
Bobby, we made the base. We well, it's a grapevine base.
Yes.
But we started it. We made
eucalyptus.
Yeah, we greened it with eucalyptus, the whole thing first.
Yep.
But this is another one. If you had just a boxwood wreath, like an old one, you know, laying around or something that you wanted to kind of spruce up, you could use that as the base.
Yeah, you really could. Anything like that would be really cute. One more piece. Here.
So let us know what you guys are working on right now.
Yeah, I always like to hear that. And I'm curious, I know that the people that are on our Design with the Pros Club saw it, but how many of you saw what Pottery Barn is selling with the cute little, what do you call it, pine piece? That was interesting, I thought. See, there's something for everybody, and that's what we tell people that make wreaths, that, you know, we make ours the way we make ours, but, you know, there's buyers for everything.
Yeah, and so if minimalism is your thing,
right,
by all means.
There are buyers for everything. Yeah. So always keep that in mind. As usual, hers is 10 times bigger than mine.
I don't think mine's big.
It looks like it.
How?
I don't know. Hers always ends up being
I don't know
bigger.
how.
I don't know either,
We put
but
the
they
same
do.
thing in
I
it.
know it, but it does.
I don't really think it's bigger.
It may
Yours
just
looks
be
bigger
that-
than mine.
Not to me, it doesn't. But
Anyway.
that's all right. But see how cute.
So, and like I said, you can have it. She's got the lantern or the batteries in it.
Yeah. It's
Don't
right
like it all
here.
right.
I don't know if you can see with the lights
Yeah,
on,
probably
but
too. Probably can't see, but it is lighted. That's
see?
cute.
Isn't that
And
cute?
mine does not have the lantern, but you can see. You know, there's a couple different ways that you can make it.
Sure. And, I mean, this is something definitely you could use it with a lantern or something like that, and then just take it out and use it, you know, all winter if you didn't want the lantern in it or anything like that. So,
And I'll tell you
kind
what
of
I would
neat.
do with it too, because listen, I like to, what's the word? Like, I like to use things for different purposes, maybe
Yes.
not even the purpose that they're made for.
Oh,
But
I
what
do
I would
that.
do with this one is I would go over there and get that lantern, and I'd put a lantern in the center and take the bow off and fill it in with a little bit more of the greenery,
and make
there
it
you
a
go.
table arrangement. There you go.
Take off the ribbon, or you could keep the ribbon, either one. I'd probably take it off just because that's my style. And then I'd put a lantern in the center, have it all around. There you go.
There you go.
You can
You've
use
got
it.
it. Exactly.
You can use it for, you know,
For
little while on
hanging-
your
for
door,
a little
then
while
you
on
can
your
change
door,
it
and then
out.
in the middle of your table.
Put it in your
Yep,
table.
that's exactly right.
So it's versatile.
It definitely is.
Easy.
And you could do, you know, we're using a 14-inch grapevine wreath, and you would have to, of course, use more materials, but you certainly could make this any size you wanted to. If you have a big fireplace, you know, that you want it hanging over your big fireplace, you could use an 18 or larger wreath and make it any size that you wanted to.
Yeah, and somebody in the comments said you could actually take the bow off, put the lantern in the center, and let's see, I got a lantern here.
Yeah, there's a lantern
Let's see if it works.
right over there. Do you see it?
Well, here's one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one is.
I think I think that one would look better. I think it'll fit in the middle.
We'll just experiment here.
Yeah, we'll play with it.
So see?
Look
You
how
can-
pretty.
Ooh, yeah, that would be very cute.
Gotta work on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
There
Put it
you
down
go.
in the center.
And I mean, I like it with the bow. You could put another bow on the other side
you
if you
could,
wanted
actually.
to, and I think it'd be cute as it could be like that.
Yeah, you could actually add
So
even
it is versatile.
another bow here and kind of have the ribbons
Kind of
going
come
all
around exactly. Wouldn't that be cute?
Ooh, there you go.
So there you go. You can do all kinds of things with this.
So
And
this-
I mean, you could change up your greenery. You know, use a different kind instead of the holly and the berries. Use something else to, you know, change it up. There's just all kinds. If you start with that eucalyptus base, there's all kinds of things you can do.
yeah, and don't be afraid to think outside of the box. You know, think of other ways that you can use an item and maybe save some money.
Yes.
You know, get some more use out of it, because that's what I love to do.
I mean,
Because I'm always doing stuff
yes,
like this.
you know that base that base is so versatile. Like we said, you could do summer flowers in it. You know, you could use this anytime. So keep that in mind. We keep this all the time because, like I said, that is our #1 greenery that we use constantly.
Yeah, and if somebody asked me, like, what is the one piece of, or, you know, flower or greenery or whatever that you have to have that you can't live without, that would be it.
This is it.
And that's the eucalyptus.
The eucalyptus from Hobby Lobby. That's it. So, like we said, if they ever decided not to carry it anymore, it would be a sad day around here. We would make do. We would find it.
Hey,
Find
I would
something
figure out
else,
how to
but
make-
it would be sad.
Yeah, I'd have to figure out how to find somebody to manufacture me something.
Yes,
that
that's
looks like
what we
that.
would have to do because this stuff you would never think it would be like that. But this is some good stuff right there. So there you go.
Have you ever used regular greenery and flocked or glittered for winter? Yeah, we use both.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to use the glittered or flocked for winter if you don't want to.
No.
I mean, I think just the look of the red berries with the greenery, it kind of gives off that wintry vibe.
Yeah, it does.
So,
but yeah, you would not have to use the glitter if you don't like glitter, but you know, if you do, or if you've got greenery that you don't have glitter, even if you're just using the eucalyptus, you can always spray glitter it, which is, you know, we do that all the time too. So there's all kinds of things you can do.
Hey Deborah, just email us again at info@gracemonroehome.com because I haven't seen, I'm so sorry I haven't seen any of your emails or any of your messages.
Yeah.
Dan said, I think the wreath is beautiful. I'm kind of not feeling the bow. Yeah, I mean,
see, there you go.
You don't have to use it.
Wouldn't have to. You could use anything or none.
Or none. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
For sure.
Personally, I wouldn't do a real elaborate bow on this particular style. That's just me. But, you know,
I mean, really,
if you liked it, that's fine.
And if you just like, you know, more of a natural look, don't use a bow.
Don't even use a bow, which is more what I would probably do. I would probably just not use the bow. Yeah. But I think it's cute with the bow.
Either way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Deborah, we got the lantern. This lantern was from Michael's. This lantern...
Factory Direct.
FactoryDirect.com.
Mm-hmm. It's very inexpensive. One. It's just a little miniature one. It's battery operated. I think I paid $8 for it. It's not very much at all.
Someone was asking, I believe, how you attached it in there.
Oh, let me tell you. I used my little jewelry hole punch. I think I've still got it here just to show you. Let's see. I just used my little jewelry from Amazon, my little jewelry hole punch. And this, because it is plastic, it went right through on both sides. So I used my floral wire and attached it, put it through the hole, and then tied it to the wreath here. And then it has a little ring on the top, so I actually tied the top through that ring to the top part. Very, very easy.
And now this lantern, I don't have it attached. It's literally just sitting there.
Yeah,
whenever I do my lanterns, I always do that. I don't attach it.
No, we don't for the table.
It's just sitting in the center.
Yeah.
And that way I change it out whenever. But like I said, this was just off the top of my head.
Yeah, and it's perfect.
But it works.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Bow or no bow.
And you know, I was just actually thinking that if you did it on a little bit of a bigger base, you could use it as the chandelier. We have a video that shows you how to make the chandelier wreath, but you certainly could do something like this for that. If you don't want anything, you know, with candy or anything like that on it, you could do something like this. Yeah.
Lori, you're right. A burlap bow would be great.
Oh, it would. Definitely.
Especially if you like a more neutral look. For sure.
Definitely. Be really cute, real farmhousey.
Angel, we use the same gauge, the 26.
26.
The same to attach the any kind of our signs or anything. We just use 26 for the most part.
Yep, I never get anything but the 26 gauge. We make bows with it and attach signs and everything.
Peggy says, At Home has several styles for $9.99. Yes, of the
Oh,
lanterns.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, At Home, TJ Maxx.
You can find them all over the place.
Those are the type of places that I buy a lot of stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Deborah said, are we going to make the Santa wreath? Which Santa wreath, Deborah? Are you talking about the one behind Amanda's head? We've already made that one.
We've got several videos on making the Santa wreath.
Yes, and
now,
then, yes.
If you're just looking for just like the doll Santa in the center, we have that video also.
We do.
And you can change it out. I mean, whatever doll you can find, Santa Claus doll you find in your style, you can change it out. But we do have that video also.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
This has been fun.
This is a simple wreath to make.
It is simple. Y'all go make this. I'm telling you, people will love it.
Yeah, it's simple. You know, there's not a whole lot to it, but it's elegant.
Yep. I think it's stuck to the
and
stems.
You know, it's fun.
Yep.
So y'all give it a try.
Definitely.
And like I said, don't be afraid to think outside of the box
back on again
when it comes to your to your designs. Because look, now we just changed it up and we've got like a little matching
yeah, we do. Look there.
arrangement.
Yeah, table and wall.
And we didn't even know
there
we
you
were
go.
making an arrangement.
Didn't know, but there we went.
It just has a light, you know.
Yep,
to go on a
life of its own. That's right. And just so you know, that's what the back looks like. So we
have to fix that. Definitely.
We would go back and cut all of these off at the back, up against the wreath to make it real good and clean and all of that.
And of course, you want to make sure you don't have any glue boogers.
No, so we'd use the blow dryer to
clean it up real good.
Clean it up, and that's it. Just make sure if you're using your blow dryer, don't get too close to the pine. Now the eucalyptus is fine. You can blow dry it like crazy, but the pine may start to kind of look funny, so you don't want to do it too close to the pine.
It will melt just a little bit, so kind of keep it away a little bit.
Yeah, but it will get rid of the glue.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're so glad to have you here with us.
Yes, we are.
If you're watching us on YouTube, y'all be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell so you get notified when we release new videos.
That's right.
We invite you to check out our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com, where we have tons of DIY crafts, wreaths, all kinds of fun stuff.
That's right.
And if you're watching us on Facebook, be sure to follow our Facebook page because we're live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live.
That's right. And make sure if you're on our website at gracemonroehome.com that if you're interested in our Design with the Pros Club, get on that wait list because we will be opening the doors for new members very, very soon.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, we do.
And I hope that you have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.